Zinja, tuning out. 702, keeping it real, let us show you how. Motivation, conversation, black inspiration, thumping Zinja, keeping it true. It's Vegas first TNZ, all just for you. Talk, stay true, there's always something new. Zinja and Thump, watch how we move. Vegas finest, we hold the throne. Thumping Zinja, we set the tone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone. Welcome to the show, we in our zone.
Yes, we are in a zone, man. Pop it up, what's going down?
I don't know why I started talking like that.
I followed right behind you.
How are you?
Yeah. Mine's kind of like Irish Australian, kind of. Hello, all of it. I love all of it. We are back. Hello, we're back. First of all, I have to say this. I love the fact that I get to spend at least one day out of the week with you.
Oh, I love that too. And I showered. That is so amazing.
You smell amazing.
I did.
You
I did
do.
Extra.
So extra.
But I absolutely enjoy the time we have together.
Get in your mic, girl. Get in your mic. I want to be.
I'm enjoying how
there we go.
We are. Our subscriptions are going up. People are tuning in. So we absolutely love and appreciate that, everybody.
I definitely want to encourage you right now. I need you right now to make sure that you subscribe.
Yes.
Share.
Yes.
Follow.
Yes.
Tell some other folks because
absolutely.
This is Vegas first.
Yes.
This is Vegas first. And we have truly been on a journey with this. And we're not giving up. I'm not giving up. No. There's no stopping this train. There's no stopping. There's no stopping.
Worth having is worth the hard work to get there.
Absolutely.
So we have just begun.
We have
show number 12.
Show number 12.
Show number 12.
A dozen.
Ooh.
A dozen.
Yes.
So when do we start celebrating? Is it the 100th show? The 50th show?
I think you start at 50.
At 50? The 50th episode?
I think, yeah. That would be the first big kind of. We've been that consistent. We're doing this.
Yeah.
And then we'll have, family members who we had early on and have them come back. And it's a celebration of the community we're building.
So, yes, it does. And I do want to give a big shout out and big thank you to the guy that's behind the scenes that is making all this happen. Mr. Tyrese, he's back there in the booth.
Yes.
I want to give him a big shout out.
Making sure we sound good and look good.
Sound good, look good. And that's a lot to make me look good.
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm glad you wasn't drinking. I'm glad you wasn't drinking your water.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I wasn't, it's kind of hard to make me look good. I have that voice.
Oh, okay.
I have that voice that kind of.
When they used to say when they meet you and you weren't what they expect, because you're never what they expect in radio. This is back in the days of radio.
Listen, I've had this
you have
happen.
A voice for radio.
I've had this happen so many times. I've had this happen so many times. Oh my gosh, you look nothing like the way you sound.
Yes.
Well,
I had some people who were in the early days surprised I was of African American descent.
I can see that though. I can see that because you actually, don't take this the wrong way, my folks. You enunciate, and it's really hard to tell.
Lots of Black people enunciate.
Well, they do, but a lot of Black folks also have a little twang with their talk. You don't have a twang sometimes.
But that's an accent.
See, okay, that's the accent. You see the difference?
I do.
Like Black folks be like, oh, he got an accent. Yeah, he be having an accent.
It's bad because it's just how I talk.
Yeah.
So.
Well, another episode, 12th episode.
Yes.
I want to, first of all, thank you so much for pulling up on your boy and your girl, man. This means so much to me. I can't wait. Big announcement. We're going to be the Southern Soul with an R&B twist is going down at Craig Ranch Amphitheater Memorial Day weekend with King George, with 803 Fresh. I want to say this, fellas, if you're going to pop your fan, that's your business. But the song is really for ladies. I really don't care to see a lot of guys popping a fan.
I've actually seen guys do like the dance online, and they're doing other stuff in place of the fan popping. I didn't know we broke it down to who should be doing it and
you do that. Pack. Yeah.
You're saying slap it up versus.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta put something extra to it.
All right, if that's an option, choices.
803 Fresh will be here. Yeah, choices. 803 Fresh. It's going to be a great Memorial Day weekend. And of course, your man DJ Thump will be DJing. Of course, and I have my lovely host with the most, Ms. Zinja Dunn, is going to be on stage with me. I love being on stage with you. We have so much fun.
We do. And we need you there because you make it fun. So,
yes.
Get there early. We're going to have some fun. Gonna have some prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna have some prizes, some fun, some giveaways.
Yes.
A lot of
free stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. So, without any further ado, would you care to go ahead and get into your Zinspirational moment?
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and give you your music. There we go.
Thank you, guys.
It's so relaxing.
You know, the voice is hilarious. Each and every week, we take a moment to pause and do this inspirational moment. And yesterday was fun. And it was a hard day for those of us who have recently lost our mothers on the physical plane. So while I still feel my mother's around me, she speaks to me. I couldn't call her. I couldn't deliver flowers. There are things I could not do. There were a number of people in my circle who are experiencing that because we're just at that age. So what it reminded me to do is to be grateful for what I have in this moment. Even yesterday, I had a lot of tears that I fought through, but I was also happy. And I looked at, it was a year ago in April when my mother passed.
Yes.
And I was like, Zinja, look how far you've come. Look what you've done. So I literally wrote down 10 things I was grateful for.
Oh.
It didn't stop the crying. It didn't stop the mother just missing her.
The void.
It didn't stop the void, but it also gave me a sense of she did what she was supposed to do when she was here, and I'm here to pick up the torch and carry on.
I don't even think it's a pickup because it was never dropped.
It wasn't.
It was handed. It was handed to you with honors.
Yes, thank you.
With honors. So I want to, do a slight correction on that
Thank
because
you.
there was no need to pick it up.
All right.
And I did a post on Facebook yesterday.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was today. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was today. I said, just check on your folks.
Yes.
Check on your folks. Yesterday was not a happy day for everyone. For it being Mother's Day, and a lot of folks were without their mom, and a lot of moms were without their children, vice versa. And so, just check
in those moments. I'm not saying it's easy, but I literally wrote down, I'll write 2 or 3 things I'm grateful for every morning.
Can I get like a couple of them? Can we get a couple of them?
I was grateful for my apartment. Like, it was tough in the beginning because you'll be like, I'm grateful for the air, breathing. I was grateful for the relationship me and my sister have now.
Nice.
Because we're closer than we've been in a really long time. Also grateful for the mothers I have around me, the mother energy I have around me. So there were girlfriends I reached out to. My aunt, so grateful for her. So just really, and then even when it got tough, looking at my list, going, okay, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And just getting to the other side of, I don't know if there's a destination when it comes to grief, because it just continues to come in waves. But you do look up one day and finally it's not as heavy. Yeah. And coming from a place of being grateful for what you have, for breathing, for waking up, for the continued walk in this legacy, as the daughter of that amazing woman, it helped. So.
And your mom, of course, was in education.
Miss Jean Childs.
Yes, she was in education, and she taught.
Jean Star Childs, at one time Dunn, because Reverend Dunn, my dad.
So
she was married.
So this is what's amazing.
Uh-oh.
I love the color of your nails.
Okay.
Because your mom's favorite color
was green.
I am wearing green, and and I didn't even remember that.
Right.
Because I do remember the services, everyone was in green.
Yep.
But man, so let's continue to honor that queen, because she definitely is. She is a queen. Her legacy lives on. She's a queen.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
So, and with saying that, again, I really encourage everyone to just reach out to your folks, man. Look out for your folks, because a lot of people are grieving in silence. And that can become dangerous.
Yes.
That can become dangerous, especially when they may feel like, I'm by myself.
And sometimes you don't want to go to the party if you don't feel like you're gonna mope or your energy is not going to.
I don't want to bring nobody else's down.
I don't want to bring
anybody else's down. Right.
What I did though is instead of calling people, because I didn't want to be like in a moment where I'm calling everybody and we're crying, I left voice messages.
Right. Well, you see, I text you, right?
Yes.
I just text you.
Hear my voice, but I can say what I need to say and keep it moving, and we're not like caught in that space because sometimes that's a lot.
So I want to ask you this, kind of lightening the mood a little, right?
Yes.
Because Father's Day is now coming.
It is.
Is it okay that single mothers, celebrate Father's Day? I'm just putting it out there. The single mothers, do you think that they deserve to, that raise their child or children by themselves?
I think single mothers deserve to do whatever they need and want and can do. Because regardless of how you feel about this, the everyday of taking care of children is the thing.
Yeah.
And why a lot of times in these circumstances, fathers might feel like women have all the power. I've seen Black men, step up and go, I am this child's father, and we must work together because I'm going to be as present as I possibly can in this child's life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to honor that as well.
Okay.
But I do agree that he's doing everything for the most part in those situations, and we don't know. I also know some amazing men who go, all right, like we might not be together, but these are my kids.
Right, and stepfathers or father figures definitely need to be saluted and celebrated. But here's my thing. Here's my thing, and I was raised from a single mother.
Yeah.
Right. My father died the day before my first birthday. My siblings was raised with him; they knew him, but I never got a chance to meet him. Right. So mom was at all my football games, all the track meets, all of my basketball games. Yes, piano recitals. Don't judge me. She was at everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, my mom kept me balanced. In order for me to play football, I had to take piano lessons.
Right.
In order for me to play basketball, I had to go to charm school. You know what I mean? So,
that's amazing.
Yeah, so salute to that queen. But I still missed that void. I still missed my dad. I don't think that mom, and I would always call her on Father's Day and say, Happy Father's Day, Mom. And then and then she goes, well, I ain't your daddy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not your daddy. Right. And that kind of opened my eyes to like, she's that nurturer. She was that person that was there for me. However, she was not that father figure in that village.
Case, she wasn't there. That wasn't her choice.
Right.
Like, even, when you talk about divorce or whatever, a lot of people, we're not getting along, but we had these children.
Yeah.
So whether we now need to reframe how we work, because this is what matters. This is what's important. Okay. So to that, I salute any, parents out there doing everything they can for their children. But I just believe in more cases than not, there's more options as the parent is not there.
Right. Okay. All right. Sliding right on over. Again, this is TNZLive702, and it's Vegas first. And I want to take this opportunity to invite you into our home and invite you to the family. I need you to subscribe. Click the subscribe button. I need you to subscribe. I need you to follow. I need you to share, because we're going to be highlighting Las Vegas artists. Yeah, so entrepreneurs, Las Vegas entrepreneurs, and I'm not just talking. They don't have to be Black. I like to celebrate our Black artists. I do, but I want to celebrate those that are putting in work here in Las Vegas, that are putting 10 toes to the ground, boots to the ground. No pun intended. 803 Fresh, but putting boots to the ground and really adding to the legacy of the historical Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I get so tired of people. Visitors come to Vegas, and I'm going to put it out there. A lot of, folks that come and they know me, I'm not your tour guide. One, I'm not your tour guide. Okay. And two, Las Vegas is more than the Strip.
It is.
It is so much more than a Strip, man. Shout out to North Las Vegas. Shout out to Henderson. Shout out, to, my gosh. Yes, Summerlin. Summerhood.
Okay, wow.
I'll just put that out there.
But also, like, we have a legacy of artists that are from here.
Yeah.
Like Neo, like 702. Like, so we want to also continue to go. We've had a lot of entertainment come from the entertainment capital, but it's also a destination or a place for anybody who wants to be big in entertainment. Usher, I feel like Usher revitalized himself in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So
Bruno
there's
Mars.
something about Bruno Mars. His dad lives here, so he's here. He's got his club here.
Eddie Levert.
Yes.
Which will be on our show.
I love that.
Yes, I've already spoke to
there's
Pops.
this
He's going to be a
huge
part.
legacy of people Nona Gay and her connection to her brother.
Marvin Gaye.
And so it's just, we are such a strong legacy of entertainment. It's got to start somewhere.
This is the entertainment capital of the world.
And we want to highlight artists too.
Yes. Yes, I've actually had the plum-pleasing pleasure of I will not.
Okay.
For the plum-pleasing pleasure of watching a young lady that's going to be a guest on our show this evening.
Okay.
When I tell you she's dope, Zen, like, she is the epitome of dope. She is.
Okay.
Yeah, she's dope. I can recall some years ago, I was watching her perform.
Okay.
And I was like, she's going to go places. You know, some people have that it factor that you look for. Like, yeah, she's marketable. She's beautiful. Her voice is great. You know, she gives a show. Every time I've seen her perform, she gave a show. It wasn't just, I'm going to grab the mic and do karaoke style.
Okay.
She gave a show. She can sing. And there's so many folks from Las Vegas, just like her, that I just really, really like want to salute. So I want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and bring her up. Okay. We're going to bring her up. We're going to bring her up because, first of all, can we, let me do this first. You don't mind? Let me do this. Working for the man every night, but I never lost a minute of sleep and worry about the way things finally. Big wheels keep on turning, the power man keep on running. I tell you we're rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Ladies and gentlemen, it brings me great pleasure to bring this queen on the show. TNZLive702 is proud to have none other than my girl, man, Miss Carolyn Scott in the building.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Look at her. She is gorgeous. What's up, queen?
Hey. And
How
we
you
rolling.
doing? Rolling on the river.
So wait. So you not only do you sing your own music, but you also do an amazing impersonation of Tina Turner. Explain to me what I just saw, because he just showed me that.
Yes, I am the resident Tina Turner tribute artist.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I am the youngest Tina Turner tribute artist in America.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yep, and thank you. And I am the only Black female in Las Vegas to have my own residency show every week. And I've been doing it it'll be a year in July.
Wow.
When I tell you, she's so dope.
You want no surprise?
Wait. Before you give me the surprise, how far back do we go, Carolyn?
Well, you're the first person to ever play my music on the radio.
Yeah, I did.
And how long ago was that?
You did.
Ooh, I was at 88.
You want to know something funny? You want to know something funny about that story?
Yeah.
The day you played my record on the radio was the same day I got fired from Walgreens because people were coming in buying my CDs.
What?
Yep. I got fired from Walgreens 2 hours before you called and said you were playing my record.
Wow.
Look
at it. Wow. Look at it. No, don't look at God. The Bible say that if anybody looks at God, they died. Don't look at him. Okay, that was it. Joke. Never mind. You'll get it. You'll get it in the car. Oh, you're in the car. Maybe
you funny.
Yes,
I do
but
remember that. Like, you are supposed to look at Jesus.
you ain't supposed to look at him. Yeah, just close your eyes and come to him. Anybody looked at him just perished.
But yeah, that was my first sign of don't give up. That was
Yeah.
my first sign.
Okay, come on. I'm ready
Yep.
for this surprise. I'm ready. She's gonna drop a surprise on us. Like live. I'm ready for this surprise.
Well, I got two surprises. One is just because I don't know if you guys know this, but not only do I do the Tina Turner show, but now I'm doing Whitney Houston as well. I've been doing Whitney Houston now for a month.
Okay.
Same show?
Yeah, so my show is Tina and Whitney.
Okay.
Oh, I can see the Whitney a little bit right there. On that look right there. Pause right there. I can see the Whitney a little bit. I see it. I see it with the smile.
And the difference is you're singing. Is that the difference?
Yes, I'm actually singing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm singing it.
Impersonator shows, but they're not usually singing. Usually it's a lip sync thing.
No, this girl right here.
No, I ain't lip singing nothing.
I'm just saying.
That's not, you know what? That is not a lie.
I ain't never lip sang in my life. I ain't never lip sang in my life.
Okay, you got that. So let me make this clear for everybody viewing and listening. No, honey, because you can sing.
So tell me, how does it feel like when you're impersonating such greats like Tina Turner, Whitney Houston? Like, do you embody that moment? Do you really go into like how you go into that character? Please take us through that transition. How does that happen, leaving Carolyn Scott and becoming Whitney Houston?
Well, for one, I don't leave Carolyn Scott per se. I find her in them, if that makes sense. So what that looks like is, for one, I studied both. I've studied them very well. I mean, hours and hours worth of watching live performances, hours and hours worth of watching interviews. I've probably watched every single Whitney Houston interview there is on the internet. I've probably watched every single Tina Turner interview there is on the internet. And I did that because I want to give the people them. You ain't come to see somebody that can sing good, do karaoke. That's not what you're coming to see. You're coming to see Tina. You coming to get all the facial expressions. You coming to get the shoulders. You coming to get the wig, baby. You coming to get it all. And that's what I want to give the people. You coming to get the voice. You know what I mean? You're coming to get her acting voice. Like, I give more than just song. You know what I mean? Just as well with Whitney. Honey, you're going to get that personality that they couldn't play with. You're going to get all of that in my show. I'm doing more than just singing.
Yeah. That's amazing. And it's crazy because I just saw.
This is the best job ever. I ain't going to lie. Because of course, I love to sing Carolyn Scott because I'm Carolyn Scott. But as far as jobs, it's the best job God could have ever given me.
You know, it's crazy because I just saw her turn into Whitney Houston just now. You know how she, honey, you know, because I
want to go see the show. Where can we go see it? Where is this happening?
Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at the only Black-owned theater in Vegas, the Lamar Theater, downtown in the Arts District.
Okay.
Literally, if you type in your phone Tina Turner Las Vegas show, you'll see me.
Wow.
Yes. So I am going to encourage everyone. I want to make this like a field trip, like TNZ.
Yes, please.
Like a TNZ follow, like those that are following us. I want them to come and enjoy the show with us.
That would be amazing.
That would be an amazing. So, okay, we're gonna set a date.
Okay.
We're gonna set a date, and
we do discounts for group tickets, for group rates.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the group thing.
Okay.
We're gonna do the group thing. I think that'll be so dope. So do you do Tina and Whitney all in one show?
Yes, sir.
Whoo. That's fire. That's fire.
Yep.
So how can folks get tickets? How can they get tickets? I want to put this on.
The world's greatest entertainers in the world.
So what's the link for folks to get tickets?
Vegas.com. and just type in Tina.
Makes it simple. I love that.
Vegas.com/Tina. Is that?
And then we need to play her music.
No, the show is called All Whitney / Tina. I mean, All Tina / Whitney. Sorry.
All Tina / Whitney. Okay. All right. So you want to get into some of her music?
I think just people need to hear her. Like we hear the raspiness of her speaking.
Yeah.
When I heard the song, then for some reason you create a picture of who the person is in your mind when you hear the music, and then I saw your face, and I was like, that the woman sounded way more seasoned than what you look like, if that makes sense. So I want them to hear the power of your voice.
No, I get that all the time. I get that all the time.
I didn't know how to say it, but I was like, wait a minute, that's the same person.
So I do want to do one of the songs that I actually saw her perform.
Okay.
And it reminded me, I know this is kind of crazy, but it kind of reminded me of a Mary J. Blige song.
Okay.
And this is why. Not the way that it sounds, the way that it feels. It came from a deep part of her that, like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Right. And when she performed this, I was looking out in the audience, and it was a packed house. Remember you did it at the Craig Ranch amphitheater.
Okay, I was there.
Yeah. And when she
wait a minute.
Yeah. And when she did it, like everyone was in a trance.
Yeah.
It was crazy how they could feel the emotion.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, I'm just gonna play it. And I want folks to really feel this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my little sis, Carolyn Scott, and it's Tired. I'm just tired, boss. I'm tired, boss.
I was tired. I was tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of all these scars. I'm tired of all this crying. I'm tired of my heart dying. I'm tired of seeing the good in niggas. I'm tired of being too real for niggas. I'm tired of me looking crazy. I'm tired of the ways you pay me. I'm tired of calling back to back. I'm tired wondering where you at. I'm tired of trying to make it work. I'm tired covering up your dirt. I'm tired. I keep losing myself. I'm tired talking from my head. I'm tired out of disrespect. I'm tired forgiving your neglect. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been begging and pleading. I'm tired. Your attitude for no reason. No, I got ability. I'm tired. You flip the script on me. I'm tired. I'm trying to make it work. I'm tired. Feeling I ain't good enough. I'm tired. You leaving me at home. I'm tired. Having to be so strong. I'm tired. The up and down good times. I'm tired. The back and forth pride fights. I'm tired. You making it all my fault. I'm tired. You listen when I wanna talk. I'm tired. Have you thinking I'm dumb? I'm tired of being numb. I'm tired. Have you thinking I'm dumb? I'm tired of being numb. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired.
None other than Carolyn Scott. I'm tired of being tired. Y'all give it up, man. Give it up. Oh,
I was tired. I was tired, huh? I was tired.
Well, that's what I gotta say. Who were you tired of? Like, what was the inspiration behind that? Because when I say I felt that, I was like, "Ooh, I'm tired, girl, too." I get it.
with the raspiness, that was with
Yes.
everything.
Man, he had
You
me
sang
in my
that from your
feelings,
soul,
girl.
I'm tired of being tired. Wait a minute, because of the way you rolled your eyes. Okay, we're not gonna talk
I
about
was tired of being tired.
it. Yes, honey, and I feel you, and I felt you. So I remember when we were rocking that at the amphitheater. I get why we were like, okay.
You know what's it's amazing because a lot of women, and I'm not gonna say women because there's a lot of males as well
who were
tired of being tired.
Yeah.
Mama say you know when you're tired, when you're getting sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Tired of a person, tired of being tired at a job, tired of being tired. It can apply across the board.
Yeah,
Yes, me.
yeah.
I felt you, sis. That's all I'm saying.
I'm tired of being tired. I'm so tired.
Thank you, sis.
Exhausted, but it's a bump. Like it's a jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and you know what? It's catchy. It's in the back of my head right now. I'm tired. Got me singing my falsetto.
I'm tired of being tired.
Glass of wine and just be like,
I need that one with yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to tell my business.
So the moral of the story, you can sing.
Yes.
Don't just entertain, you can sing.
Yes, absolutely.
So
So listen, I know you sitting in your vehicle, and you know I appreciate the time.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm sitting in my vehicle because it's windy outside, and my dog is going to bark the entire interview. So that's why I'm in the car.
What type of dog do you have?
I have two. I have a little poodle, and then I have a border collie mix. I'm not sure what she's mixed with, but she's a little crazy. But that's my baby.
yeah,
That's your baby. That's
those
your
are
baby.
two very possessive dogs.
You know who's the mean one? The poodle is the mean one.
Yes. My grandmother had a poodle.
It's the poodle.
His name was Pierre, and he was angry all the time.
Short dog
He's so
complex.
mean. Charlie's so mean.
Poodles do not play. They feel like they own you. They are the pack leader.
So Carolyn, I definitely want to thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna have to bring you on live because you know that's what we do. It's Vegas first. I really appreciate you pulling up. Last minute, I called her like, "Hey, I need you to come on the show today."
Oh wow.
Today, and that was like 2 hours ago. I need you to come. She's like, this last minute. I don't care. I need you. Yeah, I need you. Don't worry about. Don't worry about all that. We got you.
Appreciate it.
We got you. So listen, Queen. When is your next?
I always got your back. I'm always down. I
So
need to tell you my surprise.
Oh, come on, I'm ready. Come on.
Can you hear me?
Wait, let me ask you.
Because it's going in and out. The phone's acting crazy.
No.
But really quick, I need y'all to cross y'all fingers for me, and I need y'all to pray for me because guess what?
What?
I had 3 casting people call me yesterday to audition for Tina on Broadway, the national tour.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna say congratulations and say you got that right.
You got that. Let's put that out in the atmosphere, Queen.
Right now.
You got that. You have that.
I'm finna be Tina Turner national.
Yes.
So I need you to do me a favor. The Bible says to write it down and make it plain. I need you to write it down. That's gonna plant the seed. Write it down, make it plain, and I'll see you on Broadway. I'll see you on Broadway. God don't go back on his promises, girl. Write that thing down and make it plain. Make it plain. Tell him what you want. He wants you to have. He want you to have what your heart desires. He wants that. He wants that
in Jesus' name.
Yeah, he wants that for you.
Lamar Theater to Broadway. Let's go.
Come on, Queen.
I know, right?
Vegas. I'm telling you, we have stars in Vegas more than just the lights on the strips.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, literally, I wouldn't be who I was today without Las Vegas.
Oh, that's amazing.
So Carolyn Scott will be on Broadway.
Yes.
Coming out of the hood of Vegas. Coming out out this dust storm in this desert bowl. Yes. And she finna hang out. Listen, I love you to life, Queen. We have another guest coming on, but listen, I love you to life. And I pray much success.
I love you too, and thank you so much for thinking of me always.
Always. Vegas first, man. Carolyn Scott, man, I got you.
Keep singing, sis. We're gonna come see the show.
Cause I'm tired of being tired.
Okay, I want her to
keep yes. Love you to life, Queen. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Bye.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bye-bye.
Carolyn Scott in the building. That is I'm so happy for her.
I'm glad she shared that with us. That's huge.
Yes.
So she's on her way to Broadway.
On her way to Broadway. You know, we had another young lady, Tessie Thomas.
Yes.
She was with Broadway in the Hood.
Yes.
With my guy.
I remember.
Yeah, and she took her mom. I think she was at the age of 11 or 12, and moved her mom and family to New York.
Yeah.
She played young Nala on The Lion King on Broadway. So in Vegas, we got
A lot
stars.
of talent. And what I love is that's one of the things TNZ Live 702, Vegas First. That's one thing we want to do. We want to promote Black businesses.
Yes.
We want to promote all of the amazing, talented entertainers
Yes.
coming from, what did you call it? The dirt?
The dust, man, coming from the dust.
Coming from our cities.
Coming from the
Excited about
dust.
that.
Yes. So this next young lady, I am so excited because I'm a huge fan before she even knew that I was a fan. She don't even know who I am. She don't know who I am.
Okay.
But I love her because I heard her music and I said, oh, she has a sound of her own, but she reminds me. I'm not even gonna say it.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna let our viewers. I'm gonna let them determine. But she is so amazing, and she fine. She fine, honey. That's okay. I get myself in trouble.
You are all by yourself.
But she is fine. She fine though.
She is beautiful.
She fine though.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the beautiful Miss Monique Nicole to the stage. Hey, Queen.
Hey, how you doing?
And didn't I tell you she fine?
She is gorgeous.
She is gorgeous. My wife is gorgeous too. Honey, you're gorgeous. My
Thank
wife is gorgeous too. I got to say that.
Okay.
I got to say that.
I think you're covered. I think you're good. Welcome to the show, Miss Monique Nicole.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And first of all, I want to say thank you for keeping R&B alive. I really want to say that. And there's no shade on none of the artists that are out right now, because there are a lot of artists that are coming out. There's Snow Allegra. I told you we made this before.
Yes.
There's October London. There's so many There's so many artists that are actually coming in and keeping. I don't know if I'm feeling this. They're changing R&B to neo soul, but real R&B that you can.
Trying to do that years ago, but it just goes back to when we were talking about how impactful the movie was, Sinners, and the music, what music can do, and specifically music that has Black roots.
Yes.
And the genre of R&B, blues, soul, whatever you call it.
Soul.
If it's authentic and it's real, we feel it.
Yes.
And that brings us back to Miss Monique.
So Miss Monique, please introduce yourself. When you come in the house, you family. So I need you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from. And of course we're going to get into your music, but I want to get to know who you are.
Yes, Monique Nicole, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, East Flatbush, Canarsie area, right on the cusp. I'm currently living in Georgia right now.
Okay.
And I made that move.
You know how the accent switched?
Yes.
And she was from Brooklyn, yo, and I'm really from Georgia. See,
Right.
I love how the accent switched.
I think it's like New Yorkers just do that.
Yeah.
When they say that where they're from in the neighborhood and the street, all of a sudden you go, yes, you are from there.
Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right. So I retired in 2021 from one of my professions, and then I moved out here to Georgia. So I've been out here ever since. What else about me? Grammy nominated, about
Come on.
the single that just dropped, If What I Feel Is Real. The Grammy nomination came from a blues project that I collaborated on with Antonio Vergara.
That's wonderful.
I have my EP getting ready to drop on the 13th of June. Yeah, that's about it in a nutshell. There's a whole lot of other layers, but I don't know how much time we got.
Well, let me ask you this. Who were some of your inspirations? Like, who
That's what I was gonna
inspired you?
ask,
Yeah.
influences.
Oh, my dad, first and foremost, he sang professionally, and he also was a lieutenant on the New York City Fire Department. So I
Thank
grew
him for his service.
Oh.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. And my mom also, music was just constantly playing in the house. So those were my first influences. And then the music that I was listening to growing up, Whitney Houston, Roberta Flack, Stephanie Mills,
Okay.
Mickey Howard,
Ooh.
on. Just like really great female vocalists, Gladys Knight, and a lot of jazz was played in the house as well, because my dad also played the trumpet, and I used to play the tenor saxophone as well and the piano. So yeah, just a musical family on a whole. But I didn't start singing professionally until 2015, when I started my label, and I had put out my first song, which was Say Yes, which was a smooth jazz R&B song. And it did really well. It went around the world. Previous to that, I was doing artist management, and I was also in law enforcement for 24 years for Nassau County Police Department. I retired in 2021.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're welcome. I was a sergeant, a detective sergeant. I worked in the detective division, and simultaneously working my label and my music at the same time.
Okay.
And after a while, it was like, okay, I did what I had to do. Now I'm going to full-time do what I want to do.
I love that story, because people think your journey to what people consider success doesn't take several different paths and routes. And what it sounds like is the creative in you was always inside, but not necessarily expressed, because you did what you had to do in law enforcement and so forth. But you could not stifle her. Like, she's here, because when she said it, she was like, started music and then I just did my EP. Like that lets you know that it was in there and that it was real. So when it seems like that stuff comes quickly, it's because it was always in there.
Yeah. She was pregnant with it.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, she was pregnant with it.
I love that. So music. I want to get to the music because I want them to hear what we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back and discuss.
So I do want to give a huge shout out to my man Joe Mason.
Okay, thank you.
Joe, he knows my taste.
Yes.
He knows my taste. He sent me this. He goes, "How about this, Thump?" And I immediately hit him back as like, please ask her for a drop. She sent me 3 beautiful drops. Just amazing. So let's you want to get into the song?
I do.
So I'm going to go ahead, Miss Monique. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and introduce this song. All right?
Yes, indeed. Hey, it's Monique Nicole. I'm here with DJ Thump. Up next is my new single, If What I Feel Is Real.
Glass of wine.
If what I feel is real, love is for me. I'll give you all my love. If what I feel is real, feel is real, baby. Oh, love make it real. I've been through all the pain, lies, games, and cheating ways, makes me just turn and run away. Should I trust you with my heart? I fell in love from the start. You looked in my eyes, touched my soul, and now I've lost all control. What I feel is real. Love is for me. I'll give you all my love. What I feel is real. Feel is real, babe. Should I just let you go? Lord knows I've been wrong before. My mind says no, my body says yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, what I feel is real. Oh man, Monique, Nicole.
There's so much to unpack in the quality of your voice.
Yes.
Because in some of it, I hear almost a Regina Bell type of feel to it, but there's a lightness and then there's the phrasing. There's a lot going on there.
And then
that is amazing. That's
the Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills, yes, maybe that's it.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I find so unique.
Okay.
Her voice is identifiable.
Yes.
Because of the legends that the Regina Bells, the Stephanie Mills, but she still has her own lane. It's still unique.
Absolutely.
How do you have that sound, but you still sound unique? That incredible.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, because you worked in artist development.
And
you were an artist yourself. So do you feel like that helped the people you were developing?
I'm sorry.
You were in artist development. You
Yes.
said, in an artist development company, and you were an artist yourself. Did they know that?
No, I mean, it was my company.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean, I really wasn't pursuing it at the time. I started out in artist support, still a concert promoter. I just haven't done anything since COVID. But, I always worked the back end, and I learned so much on the back end. Then it was time to invest in myself.
Yes.
Yeah, because artist management is it's not supposed to be easy. 1, 2, it's a lot.
Yes.
And a lot of times they don't appreciate the time investment, the money investment, the being prepared, and just not having an understanding. Because a lot of times when people are in the arts, sometimes the other side doesn't work well.
Absolutely.
Of the brain. So it kind of got exhausting after a while. And I'm like, let me just invest in my own voice and my own songwriting. And it's like, how to do it. You're doing it for everyone else. Do it for yourself.
Wow. Okay.
But I would, like, for my artists, sing like backgrounds, or like I would help them on the artistic side.
Wow. Okay.
It was natural just to pitch in if they needed that.
Yes.
But yeah.
How do that support you now, and kind of in putting all that energy to yourself? Do you feel like that was a ladder in a way, so that you could be the best support for yourself?
It really was. From an educational standpoint, and I'm one of those people that if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna read everything about it. I'm gonna study everything about it, because that's just how I'm wired.
Okay.
When it was time for me to step out front, I knew the whole back end. I knew publishing. I knew publishing company. So it's like, it's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that if you don't have it up right, you're going to take a hard tumble. And I didn't always do everything right. I had to learn. I had to get my bumps and bruises through the industry. But being able to polish that business end of it was very great for me as an artist. Yeah, so it was very beneficial. It continues to be beneficial because I could see a lot. Sometimes I wish I couldn't, but
you can't unsee it, you can't unlearn it, and it seems to be like it just helps sharpen the arsenal that you are as an artist.
You're definitely polished. Like you are. I can see how she was an artist developer, and I think that's really what's missing. And again, no shade, but I think some of the younger artists that are out right now, they really need to go through some artist development, because especially if you plan on being around, you want longevity. If you want longevity, you just want to, you want to be an internet artist,
But I think there's some amazing examples of that. Your Kendrick, your Doechii, there are examples of people who, even though they don't have necessarily the big groups of people around them, that they just did it differently. They went through the internet.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm going to let you see. every step that I'm taking, whether they failed forward or not.
Right.
And that's always what I say. You're going to fail in this, but it's once you fail forward, you go, okay, that didn't work. Let's try this over here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So Monique, let me ask you this, please.
Yes.
What was one of the biggest nuggets that you dropped on artists as an artist development that those that are watching right now they can benefit from? Like, what was one of the biggest nuggets that
Oh wow. Association and like who you spend your time with and who you
Ooh.
is like super important. That was like a big thing because as you know, it's not just the food you eat, it's the people you're around that also contribute to who you are. So a lot of the artist development also was about nurturing who you are as a person and understanding who you are as a person, because if you don't know who you are, you know, you're lost, especially in an industry like this full of vultures. So,
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely.
you just have to give them that type of practical advice and protection, first and foremost. And the other thing is own your craft. Like you have to practice, you have to stage presence, you know, how you convey yourself, like
Studio etiquette, you
every
know.
the whole it's so much, it's so many important points, but first and foremost is association. Like I was big on that. Like this dude is in here and that's your people and he's in here, and nothing, if you want to smoke, go smoke in your session or whatever, but you know, just certain things, it's just not acceptable when you
Right.
work. You work. It's still a job,
That part.
and it's not free. So,
No.
you
And
know,
it sounds like you had enough knowledge by doing it for other people. So when it was time for you to do it, that was already set. The boundaries were set. So in a way, you can move past somebody who's still trying to figure that stuff out.
oh, definitely, definitely.
Mhm.
You know,
I love the fact that she's kind of stressing the creativity, the creative mind, right? I want to share with you a picture. You want to talk about creative? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
You
Oh, I
ready
already
for
looked
this?
at 'em.
That's
Yeah, her aesthetic, your aesthetic is
come
crazy.
on, right?
It's crazy. We're just coming off a Met Gala, and when you looking at all of the photos in your EPK, like when he said that, I was like, okay, this is a person I didn't know about the artist development, but it was very much aware that you know who you are, you know what you're communicating, and your creative, the details in it is what I was impressed by.
Yeah,
As somebody who's been in this business 30 plus years.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's definitely dope. She is definitely dope. I don't even know how to really describe it. I'm trying to figure. I'm messing some stuff up here. I don't know what I did here.
Okay,
I didn't. Yeah, help me out because you know
Ask another
she
question.
all super
Fix
little
this.
right now. I need her
Fix
back the
this.
way she was. Need her back.
Fix this.
Yeah, fix that
Keep
for
doing
me.
that.
This is what I like. There we go. This is what I love about live. Oh, okay. I see it. I see which one now.
Yeah.
So, here's the big question:
yeah.
when are you going to bless the Valley with your presence? When are you coming to Vegas? We need Vegas needs you.
I'm coming soon. My daughter wants to come to. Well, this is a personal trip, but I definitely pop in. I'll be there. I think the 30th through the 4th of July, maybe up until like the 8th. I'm not sure yet, but
Okay.
I'm coming. I'll be out there, so I could definitely come and see y'all in person.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Pull up on us. Please pull up on us, Queen. Yes, indeed.
That would be amazing.
It really will. Vegas deserves you.
Oh, I love Vegas.
Where can people go right now to get your music, to get access to what you do? Where can people go to do that?
It's easy to find me. My name at Monique Nicole everywhere. And if you Google me, it'll take you right to my website or my IG and all of my links. But that name right there, at Monique Nicole, on IG, on X, on pretty much everything. And if you can't find a link for me, just Google me.
And it's Nicole with 2 Ks. Don't get it twisted.
There it is right there. There it is right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. NIKKOLE.
Yes.
Nicole.
Yes.
Monique.
So, Queen, I'm so honored to have you bless us with your presence, with your gift. Please keep doing what you do. Please. It is not gone like unnoticed that there are still great artists such as Monique Nicole.
I just feel like we're in a different time where, because you have so much control over how you distribute your music, you don't know who's going to pop out. But good music is always going to have an audience. And the way we get to support it and put it out there now, you're going to find your audience. So it's just our job to, as podcasters and people in entertainment who can give a voice to another place where people can access it. But she's talented, like as a songwriter, as a creative, as an artist, sis. I'm a fan. I'm gonna go ahead and support and buy whenever I need to, just because your voice is incredible and I love what you do.
Thank you. I really, really appreciate it because it's hard to cut through the noise. Oh, did I lose y'all?
I've jazz and more on Sunday nights. It's called Moonlight Melodies. And I am definitely going to be pumping this up on my show. I will. It's 91.5 KUNV. You can download the app for free. The K is at KUNV. That's a free app. You can go to KUNV.org.
Yes.
Listen online. But Sunday nights, 8 p.m. to midnight, it's a Moonlight Melodies mix.
Yes.
And I definitely will be spotlighting in the moonlight. Watch the voice change. Miss Monique Nicole.
That's his DJ.
Yeah, but Miss Monique.
Ooh, Mufasa.
Nicole. Yeah, you see here the accent? Nicole.
I did.
Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you for your presence again. I am so honored to have you on our podcast. I look forward to more, to doing more with you. I can't wait for her to come live to Vegas.
That part.
I'm there. Like that's solid. I'm there. I made a promise to my daughter for her 21st birthday. So I'm there. I will hit you.
I'm trying to figure out how
The accent.
how
My
she can
daughter.
sing.
My
Yes.
daughter.
Yes.
I know,
I
right?
love it.
Oh my gosh. And the funny thing is I don't even hear it.
You won't. You won't. Do we sound like we have an accent?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Most people from New York, I'm from LA. I'm originally from Los Angeles, but my feet is buried right here in the turf of Las Vegas. I've been here since 2002, but folks from New York, they always say, you talk real proper.
Okay. I'm from Vegas, born and raised.
Okay.
And
Most folks from Vegas sound country.
But there were influences. We had a lot of New York influences and we had a lot of Chicago.
A lot of Chicago.
So people would come here from New York and be like, I feel like I hear some New York in there. And I would be like, those were just the people, would you say associations? Those were just the people that I was around.
Yeah.
A lot of them were entertainment people at the time coming up. My grandfather owned one of the first Black-owned bars in North Las Vegas. So I was around more New York, Chicago people. And being from Vegas, when people would hear my voice, they'd be like, you sure you're not from New York?
My wife, Angel, would always say, why when you get around other people, you start talking like them?
Yeah.
And it's not, it's like, just be you. Like, that is me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's me.
There's a creative way in your brain that does that.
Yeah.
When I used to wait tables here eons ago, I would do that. Like if you were a family from Louisiana and all of a sudden I'm like, we got catfish and we got, and literally people be like, are you making fun? I'm like, I am so sorry. I don't mean to. You just fall into it.
I love New York, man. I love New York. I love Atlanta. I love the South. I love, most of all, man, I love great music and great people. And I want to thank this great queen for pulling up on us.
And we gonna make sure we get your information so when you do pull up, we can hang out.
Yeah. We're gonna take you to some places to get you some good old food. You know what I mean? Some good old food.
That's
If you like desserts, we have a guy here, Mr. Grant Jeremy, has the best desserts man, on this side of Vegas. So yeah, we're gonna treat you right. We're gonna roll out the red carpet for you, Miss Monique.
I'm excited.
Well, you come on and pull up, ladies and gentlemen. But don't need an introduction anymore. No. We're just gonna give some love to Miss Monique Nicole. Yes, thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Mwah.
Mwah.
And she is phenomenal.
Yep.
Phenomenal. Guess what?
What?
We are out of time.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh.
Time flies. Time flies when you're having a great time. It went by so quickly. Once again, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Even if you're watching the rebroadcast, you're watching one of the shorts, I want to personally thank you. But listen, what I need you to do is I need you to join the TNZ squad, man. I need you to join us. You got to subscribe. Click on the link in the YouTube, subscribe. And then come to the website and check us out as well. You can subscribe there as well. TNZ702. TNZLive702.com. I said that. Sure. Don't rewind that. Do not rewind that. Just let me have that moment. All right. But that's it for this week, man. We'll see you next week. We have more surprising guests. We have a lot going on next week as well. So please follow us on TNZ on Instagram. Also TNZLive702.com. Follow us, man. I promise you will not be disappointed. But in the meantime, in between time, I got to get out of here. She got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. I'm D1. I'm done. And I already know. My last name is actually done. Oh, God. He is so done. Yeah. Tuning out. 702, keeping it real. Let us show you how. Motivation, conversation, black inspiration, thumping Zinja, keeping it true. It's Vegas first TNZ, all just for you.